What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and another video. So my last Chameleon Pour, I had a whole flood of questions and people having a lot of difficulty getting cells to form. So I wanted to make this video be the easiest guide to guaranteed chameleon cells. Super easy. All these colors are the Artist Loft ready mixed colors. And the beauty of these is you can combine these colors to create other colors if you don't like, you know, the colors that they come standard, because they only come in a certain amount of colors, but you can combine them and create other colors. But I just wanted to show you that hands down, this is the easiest way that you won't have to go through and mix your colors and try to do it all yourself. So first, it's going to be a flip cup. So we're going to layer these colors. And now I'm going to start with dark. Since I know it's a flip cup, dark's going to be on top. So we're going to gradate dark to light in the middle and then back to dark. All right? Actually, I also have this silver. I love the way silver adds kind of a metallic sheen to the colors when I do a flip cup. So, like I was saying, a gradient all the way. Now the colors are kind of churning, which is fine. If you want to try to avoid them churning, just pour off at an angle so it drips off something else. There you go. White is a heavier color, so it's gonna churn anyway. Or it's gonna flow down into the bottom of the cup. And then we're gonna gradient back to the darkest color on top. Now I added white and silver because I wanted to have that pop of contrast there when the silicone gets added and starts to expose those layers. All right, cool. And that's that, guys. The flip cup is now layered. But since there's no silicone in this, it's okay if it contacts the canvas. So we're just gonna splash it down right there. Right now I'm just letting those colors kind of flow down to the bottom because I don't want any air bubbles forming in it. And with that, like, we can simply remove this cup. And right now it looks cool as it is, I think. But what I want to do is there are air bubbles. So we're gonna pop those just real quick. There we go. And it almost looks like we've already made cells, but we have not. So let me get in the middle. And all I'm gonna do is spread this out across the entire canvas. Now all those layers are still there that we were talking about. All right, so now we got a nice starting point. See, you probably can see that metallic shimmer that I was talking about. So now I just have some standard toothpicks and my coconut oil hair serum. For this, I'm just gonna drip some on my little plastic sheeting. A drop or two, probably. I need to go out and get some more of this stuff. I'm running low. There we go. All right. So I drip some and I'm gonna put some on the tip of this toothpick and just dot it on. Now you don't wanna completely coat the tip of the toothpick. A little silicone will go a long way. It's always helpful to have a paper towel or something to clean it with, to wipe off the excess paint that's on the end of the toothpick. But yeah, we just dot it on. Work our way around. You can do patterns, you can do designs, you can draw whatever your heart desires. You are the artist. You are creating this yourself. So it's your rules. You'll notice sometimes that some of the silicone doesn't react so much, and that's okay. You can always Put a little bit more if you wanted to. Now, some common pitfalls and errors that I would see other people doing probably, and things that I've done myself for sure. One was using too much silicone. That's why I talked to you guys about that already. Two would be well, actually, yeah, no. As I was, yeah. Too much silicone, that's the main problem. It's really difficult when you're mixing these paints yourself to get it to a proper consistency to allow you to make chameleon cells. So if chameleon cells are something that you just want in your future right now, this is the easiest way that I could show you that you could make them consistently. Like as you see there, the cells are just opening up, exposing all those layers underneath. Now, typically when I mix my paints, so I'll give you what I do when I'm not using ready mixed paints. I will try to use the Artist Loft pouring medium instead of Floetrol, because Floetrol is going to help generate cells, but with a chameleon cell pour, we kind of don't want it to create cells. We want it to be a blank slate for us to work off of. So I would buy the Artist Loft pouring medium, and I would leave that at about okay, so for medium acrylic bodied paints, like medium bodied paints out of the tube such as this, I'd probably mix it at 4 to 5 to 1 paint to pouring medium ratio just to get it so fluid, because you want a really thin consistency. If I was mixing it with golden, which is already a liquid, I might do 1 to 1. If it's not quite thin enough, I'd go to 2 to 1. But I'm gonna let these cameras keep recording, and we're gonna time lapse while these cells continue to open up, because they will. Then we're gonna come down for the reveal, because this looks wicked. Alright, so these cells have expanded about as big as they're going to get. Now they're going to continue to expand slightly, but when they start butting up against each other like you're seeing, they're not going to expand too much further than that. That's where if you use too much silicone, it's going to continue to drive through the paint down into exposing the canvas itself. So that's why you don't want to use too much. But let's get you guys down there. Let's check this thing out, because it looks super dope. Check this thing out. It looks wicked. But yeah, I definitely wanted to show you the easiest way that I've found to make chameleon cells guaranteed. If you want to watch another video just like this, click the screen right now and I'll see you there.